Talk of the day, unpopular opinion. Well, the opinion may be unpopular, but the conversation is necessary. I go by the name of Unkle KG, and I want to thank you for joining me today. So, let's jump straight into it. Today, let's talk about minimizing your position because you don't have a dog in the fight. Minimizing your position because you don't have a dog in the fight. So, here's the thing. If you are a supervisor, if you are a leader in some type of organization, if you are the vice president, CEO of a corporation, anything of that nature, you could, even if you're just the leader of your family, right? You cannot downplay your position when something doesn't directly affect you or somebody that you love or somebody that you're associated with. When you are a titled personnel and you are the leader of a company or organization, a department, a brand, whatever it may be, just because you're not directly affected doesn't mean that it's not your problem to solve. Just because you are not directly affected does not mean it's not your problem to solve. See, the thing is, we often get into positions where we feel like, well, you know what? When this company that I run or that I'm in charge of, or this department or this corporation, when they succeed, when they look good, I want to stick my chest out and I want to take all the accolades, right? I want to, you know what? Yeah, excellent job. We did an excellent job. We came together. We did this. We did that. You know, I want all these praises. No, you have to still take accountability, even when the ship is sinking. When stuff is going downhill, you got to take accountability for it, even if it's not your fault. Even when it's not your fault. When a coach of a basketball team won't do a post-game interview and say, well, you know what? I didn't shoot the ball, guys, so it's not on me. The coach will never say, yeah, the game was on the line. You know what? I drew up a play. My players decided not to do what I said, so this loss is not on me. No, it's a team, right? And you are the head of that team. You are responsible for that team. You cannot say, well, I'm not directly affected because I wasn't on the court. I'm not the one that shot the ball. No, you are the head coach. So you got to take accountability and responsibility and say, you know what? We wasn't our best tonight. Things happen. But this is what we're going to do moving forward. So the same thing applies in the corporate world when you are the vice president, when you are the CEO, when you're the leader of a department, any type of corporation, any type of brand. Even with the presidency, somebody doesn't get elected as the president of the United States and say, well, the last 4 years wasn't on me. No. This is the plan moving forward. I'm in this position. Granted, things that might have happened before I was in this position or tiers that are under my position in regards to different departments or different branches of this department. It might not be my fault. But because I'm the leader of this whole thing, I got to figure out a solution. Because when the lower tiers or the branches of this department or corporation or whatever it might be, when they succeed and they're successful, you want to take credit for that. You didn't have a hand in that directly, but you want the credit for it. So if you have an issue within this brand, this department, this corporation, and you are the leader, you're the head honcho, this problem needs a solution. And guess who got to figure it out? You. You can't sit back and say, "Oh, nah, man, hands off." Nah, that ain't on me. I didn't do it, so nah, that's not leadership. That's not taking accountability for the team. Of course, you might not have been the person who directly made this call or directly put this plan in motion. But guess what? We got a problem. And guess what else? We don't care whose fault it is. Fix it. We do not care whose fault it is. Fix the problem to the solution. Find the problem to the solution. Leader, vice president, CEO, president, head coach. Find a solution. Figure it out. You know what? The team is failing. My brand is failing. The company, the department is failing. What can I do at my position to figure out a solution? That's leadership. That's accountability. Everything is not going to be your fault. A lot of things won't be your fault. A lot of things you might not be directly attached to. But guess what? We need an answer. We're waiting on an answer. What are you going to do to fix this problem that we have? But no, you want to sit back and you want to minimize your position because, well, the lower tiers did this and it won't directly affect me, so who cares? Nah, that ain't how it works. That is not how it works. You are charging this whole thing. You got to make sure this whole thing is running smooth. You in charge of all of this. So because you're not directly affected, or one of your friends or one of your family members not directly affected, you think that you can just be hands off because you don't have a dog in the fight? Nah. The other people fighting are still a part of your team. The other people fighting are still a part of your team. So whether you realize it or not, you do have a dog in the fight. It might not be a personal relationship. This might not be a close friend, family member, or coworker, but they're a part of this brand. They're a part of this company. They're a part of this department that you're in charge of. So you do have a dog in this fight. You just didn't know it. You got to be a problem solver. That is your job. That is your responsibility. That is your role here. You got to lead by example. And you won't be the VP forever. You won't be the president forever. So what is your legacy going to be? When your time is up running this brand, running this company, running this department, running the world, what is your legacy going to be? What are you going to leave behind? Are you going to leave without a stone being overturned? Are you going to leave without leaving some sort of legacy? Are you going to leave without trying to solve every problem that you could? You can't. That's the wrong mentality to have. Well, this is my last year being president, so this my last couple months being vice president or CEO of this brand of this company. I don't care what happened to it. No, it's people coming on after you. And while you're still in this role, in this position of this titled personnel, do your job. Do your job. I don't want to hear it ain't your fault. I don't want to hear it's not on you. I don't want to hear it's not my responsibility. It is. It is. Because you got a lot of people in the lower tiers in other branches that's counting on you. Don't try to downplay your position now because you think you don't have a dog in the fight. Because newsflash, you do. That's all I got for y'all today, man. It's Untalking Today, unpopular opinion. Well, the opinion may be unpopular, but the conversation is necessary. I'm your host, Unkle KG. Thank y'all for joining me. Peace.